Hello everyone, this is Ryan again. So today will be the part 3 of what you call it, the why you should actually move into a condo that's actually near completion or going to be completed. So previously, right, on my topic, some of my clients and our friends actually came up to me and say that, hey Ryan, for a property that's actually owned by us, right, we also need to do the aircon servicing and we also need to do the repair, replacement. Let's say there's a things that is actually not working in the house. Yes, put it this way, I fully agree with them. But maybe do allow me to actually make some explanation. Okay, for instance, let's say there's this property that's actually a 3-bedroom. So there's a total number of 5 aircon, so-called aircon unit in this premises. Sorry for the slight disruption just now because my handphone actually tilted earlier. Right, okay, give me a while, tilt again. So just to highlight, right, okay, very sorry for the disruption earlier. So do allow me to actually do some explanation. Okay, for instance, yes, even if it is your own property, the items that is actually not working, you do need to repair or replace it. But can I say that you can actually take longer to actually repair it, that particular item, if you're like, for instance, if you're not using it, and to replace the item for a longer period. I mean, you can actually take a longer period of time to actually replace it. Say for instance, if it's a 2 years lease or 1 year lease, you can actually take your own sweet time because the property actually belongs to you, not the owner. Because if let's say if you're renting a property, right, and at the end of the lease, right, after your renewal or whichever, and that means end of the lease, end of the day, you will actually need to actually make good those items that's actually not in working condition back to the owner, back to the landlord, for instance, for this case. So can I say that there'll be another saving that you will be having is that the curtain, you can actually choose to actually so-called dry clean or wash it with your own washing machine for your own curtain, as and when you like it. May not be end of the lease, as and when you like it, because for the rental, right, for tenant will actually need to produce a receipt to the owner to show proof that they actually did cleaning. So for your own, right, you can actually choose to wash it as many times as you want, and you do not need to so-called produce a receipt for yourself. It doesn't make sense, right? And oh yeah, sorry, just now I was mentioning about the aircon. So for instance, property that has actually 5 aircon fan coil, what we call fan coil unit in the property, and for instance, the 3-bedroom is actually mostly used by yourself, and say there's one more aircon fan coil unit in the dining area, and there's the other one in the living area. So for these two, assuming you seldom use them or you rarely uses them, like maybe say only once in a while, when the weather gets very hot and you have to be in the living room. So can I say that you will only need to do the regular servicing for your own room. That means master bedroom and the 2 common bedroom. And for the other 2, right, in the living and the dining area, you can actually choose to do it in a lesser frequency, put it this way, and with that, right, and you will get a little bit of saving as well, because the contract that you actually sign with the aircon company, right, you can actually skip these 2. This is what I know some of my clients out there are actually doing it for their own house, of course, not for their rental property. And can I make some assumption that's actually further down the road? So in the far future, right, when you actually choose to actually sell your property away, and over that many years, so there are a lot of things over time, there's a wear and tear, and some things it's like maybe how do I say, like maybe the for instance, okay, put it this way, for instance, the window handle like giving you some problems, but you don't really use it, right. Like for instance, there's a particular area whereby the owner seldom actually open and close the window, so the window handle is so-called useless in this sense. And can I say that when the owner actually choose to sell away the property in the future, and when they sell away the property in the future, right, the owner does not have an obligation to actually make good those items that are actually not in so-called in a perfect working condition, because a resale property, right, is actually sold off as its very species. I hope my sharing today will help. Okay, to look out for my further parts on this topic. Thanks, and see you guys.